With Southeast head coach Pat Youel. Coach, talk about what your thoughts are going into the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's always exciting, right? We're getting ready to get on a bus and go scrimmage field today. So we've had a 10-day camp in the summer. We've had our 2 days here this week, Groundhog Day. So it'll be good to mix it up a little bit and really get a chance to see where we're at, where we're growing. And so again, excited. Got a great senior class. Got some young kids that want to prove themselves, and we're going to see where they're at today. So, I mean, this team really, love this team in the sense of that they love to be around each other. They're fun to be around, very coachable, and so we're excited.
And talk about what it means, what will be to contend in the PTC. You guys are going to be facing Mogador, JFK, Woodstown. Pretty good opponents.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me, Tony. So, they're at the end of the year. That's weeks 8, 9, and 10. So obviously, we're certainly aware of them and know what we need to do. But we got to get to be able to compete with them. We got to take care of everything, week one. And I know that's cliche, and everybody says that, focus on week one. We understand who Mogador is and who Warren JFK is, and I know what Rootstown brings back. And St. Thomas has apparently got their numbers up. So we need to take care of what we need to take care of, getting better every day. And again, our focus is on Wycliffe right now. We've been focused on them for a little bit. They're new to us, so again, we're just trying to figure out what they do. Because if we take care of ourselves for the first couple of weeks and get ourselves in position when we do go to Mogador in week 8 and we've had some success and have grown and built and done what we need to do, I think we'll be okay with that. But being okay and playing Mogador doesn't necessarily mean all that. But again, a lot of football to be played before we see those guys. But again, it's PTC. It's a little bittersweet for us. This will be our last year in the league as we transition to the MVAC after this year. So again, bittersweet. A lot of local rivalries that this will be maybe our last time with. And again, needed to move on for the betterment of our entire athletic program, but again, a bittersweet situation for us this year.
We're with Kyle Booher, Zack Tessean, and Preston Bello, 3 of the linemen from Southeast. Talk about you guys' goals going into the season.
We just want to go out there and play hard. This is the first time we've really all gotten to play together on the line. We've been behind a lot of good people before. We're just trying to go out there and have fun.
Yeah, we've definitely had a really good offseason. I'm super excited for this group. We grew up playing together, so that'll be really nice. We've dealt with injuries or, like he said, we've had some players ahead of us, so us all playing on the offensive and defensive line will be awesome this year.
And it was kind of what he said. Is excited that we all played growing up together, and now we're finally playing again together on the line. It's going to be a good season.
Coach Youel alluded to this as you guys' it's not only senior years, but your last year playing in the PTC. What are you guys going into the season? What game are you guys looking forward to the most going into the year, and what will it take to contend in the PTC?
Probably the Rootstown game. The Rootstown game is a big rival game. If we don't play them again, we want to go out with a big boom.
Yeah, for sure. That game will always be fun. Mogador. I'm looking not ahead to the bigger games, but those all those bigger games, the good teams. It's a good conference, and I'm super excited to play everybody.
Always excited for us down in Mogador, but I'm also excited to play the new teams. Recently we have Matthews, Wycliffe. We've never played them before ever. So just excited to play.
With Case Myers of Southeast. Case, you're one of a few returning starters from last season's team. What would you say are the differences between that team and this team going into the season?
We lost a lot of leadership roles, most of all, honestly. We had some incredible players, but in the locker room, having Carson Dunn and all of them just hype us up, that was a really big part of it. Joe Klein getting us all pumped before the game, we're always going to miss that. So that's a aspect that is getting filled right now, and I'm excited to see how it's going to work in the future. And we're definitely going to be a different team this year, and I'm excited to see how it goes because we got a lot more returning starters. Last year it was kind of tough because not too many kids got playing time, so having a varsity, a old Buck line is going to be nice, and players that have played before, so I'm excited for it.
Who are all the players to look out for in addition to the 3 linemen?
Too many to say, honestly, there's a lot of kids that have a lot of potential, a lot of sophomores coming up, and they're going to be some really big dogs. Aiden McClellan at outside linebacker is going to be really interesting. I love watching him. He's just an absolute bulldog, and quarterback. Everything's really coming together right now. So I'm excited.